How's it going, guys? RealRadman here, back at it again with another video, and we are on Dirt 4. This just came out today, actually, so this is my first race on it. This is literally going to be my first race. Obviously, I did the Dirt Academy, and I spent about 25 minutes in there, just learning the feel of the game, but I have not even tried a race. So we are going to do Rallycross in France. We're not gonna get to rally just yet. I wanted to try out Rallycross. The semifinals, we're gonna have the semifinals and then the finals. So you could see here we are. It's going to be heavy rain. So I set the conditions to random, and I didn't think I wanted heavy rain to be my first race, but as it be, that was the card I was dealt, or the hand I was dealt. And yeah, so this was my first race in heavy rain, and we're gonna put the Dirt 4 replay camera on the top here, but here's the start, and yeah, I was nervous as hell. I had to time the start, so there it is. There we go, and we are green, and yeah, I timed it pretty well. You have to hold the handbrake and release it, and then just gas it when you can, but you could see the heavy rain was a big deal. If you guys are new to Rallycross, obviously there is a Joker lap, so it's one lap that's a little bit longer. That is, you make a right onto the green section, that is the Joker lap. You have to take it once during the race, so none of us here decided to take it. See a little tap there, and another pretty big tap. I was not very clean this race, but again, it was my first race, so I apologize about that. I was just trying to deal with the conditions, and the opponents were on tough difficulty. If you did see that at the beginning, the opponents were on tough difficulty. That's the hardest that it can get on this game, so I just jumped straight into the deep end and decided to do whatever I could. We're in third place right now, and I was listening to my little co-driver or co-spotter and wanted to take the Joker lap, and I decided now was probably a good time. He also told me that, so me and second place take the Joker lap. First place goes ahead and continues on, and my goal here was I was trying to stay in third. As we come out of the Joker lap, we do just that. We do stay in third, and I was pretty happy with it, so now I could kind of run my own race. And for the next couple laps, I'll let you guys listen to the gameplay here.
Third place looks like where we'll end up once all drivers have taken their Joker. Need another 2 tenths to improve on that. Keep pushing.
So there we go, making a dive bomb move into that tight corner, and I knew it was going to be risky, but I decided to do it, and I realized in this game you can definitely lean on the other car, and that's something I like to do. Definitely haven't had the privilege of doing that in either F1 or NASCAR Heat Evolution. You can't really lean on another car, even though NASCAR is leaning on other cars, but not in that game. So I was having a lot of fun being able to lean on other cars. You can see we're making a move for first place here, and at this point I was surprised. You have a slow car up ahead, and I was surprised here. I was like, wow, this is tough opponents, the toughest condition we can get. I do have I think I had a 2 on the automatic brake lock, but no traction, no stability. All that was off. No automatic starts. So the rest of the car was basically with no assist. So I was surprised. And right here, I was just trying to deal with the rain. We're coming to the last lap, and I was trying to get into a rhythm, and I kind of lost the rhythm. But when I looked back, I was like, oh damn, there's no one there. So just enjoy this last lap, and I wanted to take this thing home in the semifinal, but the final was still coming up. This was basically to get as good of a position for the final. Coming around the last corner, definitely not my best last corner, and we win the semifinal, and then on to the final we go.
Yes, nice one. That is a win.
Alright, so here we are at the final. You see I get my achievement for doing my first clean race. This was literally my first race, so it was a lot of fun to at least have a clean state. Even though I didn't think it was clean, I thought hitting other cars would not allow me to be clean. But you see we had to make some repairs. Only one repair. We only had to make one repair here, so we'll just skip that and then move on to the final. And we had a second position on the grid, and I felt pretty good about it. So here we go. Here's the start of it.
Ready. Green.
Lights are green, and here we go. It takes a while to time these starts, but you see a lot of contact already back to third, and getting contact for fourth here, and I get stuck on this car here, and I couldn't get off of him. I was just on the brakes trying to turn left, and I could not get off. I was just stuck on him. But we maintained fourth, and at this point I'm like, okay, it's not bad. So I decided to take the Joker lap. We take the Joker lap here, follow I think another car through here, and I was just trying to maintain fourth, but unfortunately you see those two cars, and we weren't really able to maintain fourth. So we get back into sixth, pass for fifth. We're in fifth place here, and I had to get a good run coming off of this last corner, so I wait on it, then I accelerate hard coming out of the last corner. You can see a beautiful move there, just to gain momentum coming out of that last corner. We had traction, so we get up to third. And at this point I thought I was in a pretty good position, but I had to nail some good laps if I wanted to get up to first. I already used my Joker lap, so I didn't have to worry about that. So here we go through the normal course, and we're going through this long sweeping right-hander that's coming up, and this was one of my strengths in the semifinal. You can see here I gained a lot of time, and heading into this corner also gained a lot of time. So at this point I'm feeling pretty good. So yeah, let's just enjoy some gameplay.
Once the rest have done their Joker, I reckon we'll be fighting for second.
Right there was the mistake. I was going through the sweeping right-hander, and I actually tapped the brake. And before, I was not getting on the brake at all. I would just let the car kind of partial throttle, just let it slide through there. But I decided to tap the brake, and that put the car sideways, and that was a big mistake. So I lose one spot there. We're back in fourth, and this was where I was panicking a little bit. I didn't think we could win it at this point. So we're entering, again, coming through that Joker section. I don't have to take the Joker, but I know a couple of these guys do. So in my head, this sweeping right-hander was already in my head. I'm like, okay, let's not tap the brake here. But I was very cautious. You see, ending up hitting the inside wall because I was so cautious. And I'm out of my rhythm at this point. You can see there's only about 2 laps to go coming this point, so I'm panicking, having to make up a lot of ground, and I just started overdriving the car, unfortunately. But yeah, we still have a chance though, because I know the Joker lap is still in play. Some cars do have to take it, so at this point I'm just like, let's take advantage, especially of this corner, try to drive it in as deep as possible, get a good run off, nail the sweeping right-hander, and see if we get the win. Unfortunately, you see there, I tried making an outside move, and there's one preferred lane through that sweeping right-hander, because once you get a little bit off the racing line, it was too much rain, and there was water puddles and everything. So I probably should have realized that. My first race, I wasn't really realizing that, so that's where we lost a lot of the ground. See, first place takes the Joker lap, and I think I have a chance here. I honestly think I have a chance. We're looking at where first place is, and we had to do something special here, but it just wasn't meant to be. We head through the last 2 corners, and there's nothing you can do. There's no dive bomb or anything you can do to win this race here. So you just gotta swallow our pill and take home third. Still on the podium though, so not terrible.
Nice drive. You did great.
As you can see, third place in France, and for my first final, I thought it was good. Won the semifinal. You can see we getting some credits here, and just to prove that this was my first race, you could see we just level up to 2. that was my first time. I'm definitely a beginner. And then we level up one more to a clubman, so at least I can say I'm not a beginner anymore. But for facing tough competition, I even surprised myself. And I think Rallycross is a great form of racing, so I was having a lot of fun. So we had one more event in the championship. Now we move on to England, where the rain was still here. The rain was still around because it always does rain in England, but it was only a light rain, so the track was still a little bit wet. Lights are green, and here we go again. A Joker lap here is definitely a longer, so I decided, because I was already in the back, this is the semifinal, I decided let's take the Joker lap right away. You can see I messed up and hit the wall there, but this Joker lap was definitely difficult. It's one of the more difficult ones. You really have to master the handbrake and the weight control, and I didn't master that yet. But now I thought to myself, like, yeah, we're in clean track, so this is what I wanted, and that's why I decided to take the Joker lap first. You see all the group of cars up there ahead of us, but I had clean track, so let's go make up some ground.
Third place looks like where we're at.
Now you can see basically everyone decides to take the Joker lap here. So we move up to third. I scrape the wall there and get up on the hill right there. I was pushing hard to try to make sure we get out into third place. So I thought the strategy worked out because we were last and then we ended up third. So it did work out, and now it was just time to go ahead and try to win this race. I thought this corner was one of our strengths. I could definitely drive it in deep. It seems like the heavy braking zones we could drive it in deep, but just all about getting a run coming off of the corner. So I was getting into a rhythm here. And it was nice. I really like this corner here. This corner was tricky. Another sweeping right-hander, but you had to get yourself prepared because you can't hit that curb on the left on that left-hander, but you can ride the curb on the right. So this one was interesting. Try to go on the bottom of this lad over here, but couldn't do it. But I could tell we got a great run coming out of there. Onto the outside. Now we have the inside lane for the next corner. Just drive it in normally that time. Get a nice turn in there. And we're in second. He tries to come back with a crossover. We're in the grass, but that's not going to happen. So at this point, I'm thinking, all right, second place in the semifinal. Not bad at all. So he overdrove that sweeping right-hander there. Try coming back on the inside, and rip. So definitely what happened there, when I race a lot of times I try to focus on the guy ahead of me, and I know you're not supposed to do that, and I didn't realize he was going to take the Joker lap, so I was about to follow him and I realized I already took the Joker lap, so then I couldn't correct it, and that definitely put a dent in our race there. So now we're in last, but this move right here, we go all the way in, banging corner cut. You can see the stewards are going to investigate.
You're under investigation by stewards for exceeding track limits.
Stewards under investigation. So I was worried here that we might get a penalty, and that was a blatant corner cut, and I knew it. So I was thinking here, like, oh damn, I don't know what the penalty is going to be. Is it going to be a 5-second penalty, 10-second penalty? What is it going to be? I'm not really positive Rallycross, so I'm pushing very hard. Going to the bank, and this time we do not get lucky, and the bank gets us, and I lose traction. Hell with Mobile 1, run the Mobile 1 sign over. We have to get into the top 3 to advance to the finals, so I'm completely out of rhythm. And one thing about Rallycross racing that I learned very quickly is that once you get out of rhythm, it is so difficult to get back into rhythm because you're trying to overdrive the car most of the time. So at this point, I'm just struggling, battling for the 4th place. But I knew if I could just nail this sweeping right-hander, be careful through it, and set up a move heading in that heavy braking zone, that we could do something. So avoid the left curb, ride the curb over there. We have a last lap, and you can see he actually messed up there a little bit, and I was able to kind of ride him a little bit, get a nice run coming out of here on the outside, or on the inside, but we clear him, and now it's just set sailing. I told myself, hey, be careful, just don't lose the car, just bring it home in 3rd, qualify for the final, and then just try to do something special in the final. So one last time in the semifinal, avoid the curb on the left, ride the curb on the right, and we finished third. So definitely very eventful.
That's good. The stewards decided not to punish you for corner cutting.
And as you heard there, stewards did not decide to punish us, so we were in the final in England. And we had to repair the car. There were about 13 minutes of repair damage, so we had to do a lot of that. And here we are for the final, last on the grid. So debating on whether to take the Joker lap here first was interesting. So let's find out what we did here, because I didn't know. Do we take the Joker lap getting clean air? It didn't really work out for us in the first heat. So here we go, green lights, and let's just enjoy this first couple laps. Already up to third, heading into this heavy braking zone. We go 3 wide for the lead, and I'm trying to not cut the corner and stay off of the guys, and we were able to do it. And now we're side by side heading into the sweeping right-hander. This was great racing, side by side all the way through. I had to back off there because we can't go side by side through there. That's just death. So right here, no one has taken the Joker lap yet, and I think a couple of cars behind us maybe took the Joker lap. But me and the leader, we did not take it. So this is again another fight. Here we come, trying to go side by side. I decided to think, not this time. We have a long way to go. Let's just follow the tire tracks and see what we could do in the grass. For some reason, I love being in the grass. Try to make a move on the inside. Don't want to hit him. Want to be clean. Get a really good run. That was a very nice run. Give him a little tap just to say I'm there. And we do make the pass. But went a little bit wide there, and you can see he flies through. And that was a great move. I was honestly shocked, but I was like, hey, this is tough competition. We both do not take the Joker lap again, so we are on lap 3. Both of us still have to take the Joker lap. I get on the bank. I remember that bank just gave me a really good run, so that's what I was trying to use it for. Tried going up the inside here. We did give him a tap, lean on him, push him off the track. Again, a little bit dirty, I will admit, but I don't watch Rallycross a lot, so I don't know what the racing etiquette is. Is that normal? Is it not? But I feel like it is really difficult to make a clean pass. So yeah, we're in the lead here, lap 3 of 6, and yeah, we're just gonna try to go ahead and win this race, but we still have the Joker lap to deal with.
Once the rest have done their Joker, I reckon we'll be fighting for third.
So you see in the replay camera up above, second place decided to take that Joker lap. So I knew that. I looked back, I didn't see him. I'm like, okay, he took the Joker lap. So now it's a one-on-one battle, time trial style. Who's gonna win it? And at this point, I'm thinking, do I take it on the last lap? Do I take it one lap before? And I thought to myself, there's no point in taking it on the 5th lap because you know just keep running your own race. I'm in a rhythm right here, and that's the most important thing in Rallycross, is in a rhythm with clean track. And I decided we're going to save it for the last lap. So stay off the curb, get on the curb. We're running a really good race. I'm looking at the delta times, looking at where we're going to be. Right now, our spotter says we will still be in first. So he's reminding me right there, Joker next lap, Joker next lap. So I'm thinking to myself, all right, we got to hit the Joker this next lap. And this is going to be the race for the win.
Looks like we'll be racing for the win once all drivers have taken their Joker. Careful on Joker X, they're going to be tight with another car.
Coming out of the Joker, he's right there side by side. Cut him off, don't let him get to the inside, and right here take a defensive line. I was like, hugging that bottom, you're not going to get on the inside of me. Go through this corner here, get a good run, really nice run coming off, and put some distance on him. And now it's just about making a clean lap to the finish line. And there we go. Coming out of the last corner, we win the final in England, and I had no idea what that would do for the championship standings.
That's a win. Well done.
I had no clue at all what it would do for the championship standings, because I just thought to myself, like, we have to win to have any shot. So here we win the race, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, we won the race. Well, what about the championship? You know, so we just skip all this, move on, and see, did we win the title? And championship is complete, and did we win it? Yes, we did. And it was by 1 point against who we were driving against. So that was an awesome race. Guys, if you're new to the channel, make sure you please hit that subscribe button. And if you did like this video, make sure you hit that like button. I'm going to put a lot more Dirt 4 content. This game is really good. It's really fantastic. So hopefully you guys are having a great day, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.
Even if I tried, even if I wanted to, and I can't change. Even if I tried, my love, my love, my love, she keeps me warm. She keeps me warm. She keeps me warm.